guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. As you can tell by the title, in today's video we are going to be talking about all things solo travel. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for following along my solo travel one-on-one series. So this is just a continuation of the series and doing a pros and cons of solo travel. Just get right into the pros of solo travel. Number one pro, independence and freedom that you get. I love the independence and freedom. I love being able to do what I want to do at my own pace, not having anybody to tell me what to do, not having any outside influence on what I want to do for this vacation that I'm on. Solo travel awards you so much freedom and flexibility and just independence. It really motivates you to handle what you need to handle because it's literally you taking care of you. Moving on to the second pro, self-discovery. Solo travel literally teaches you so much about yourself that you would not have known unless you solo travel. There's just a level of confidence that comes with solo traveling, and all of my girlies who solo travel, even my guys who watch my videos who solo travel, you know, it's like you have this confidence boost. Like, I did this, I went to this place by myself, I can do anything. Okay, it literally gives you such a confidence boost to know that I booked this trip, I planned this trip, I got on that plane, I took that drive cross country, I did this, I did that by myself, like with the help of God, of course, but you know, like physically by myself. You know, like that is just an awesome feeling, and I love that for us. Moving on to the third pro when it comes to solo traveling is meeting new people. I love meeting new people. I know everybody's like, stranger danger, don't talk to strangers. Okay, y'all, you have to use discernment when it comes to people, because I have literally met some of the nicest people solo traveling. I have met some of my really good friends to this day traveling by myself, going to work at hospitals and I'm by myself, or meeting people, going on a vacation by myself. I literally have this woman and man's number that I met in Cabo. Y'all, tell me why. They were from Chicago, and he's a jeweler. He has a jewelry store in Chicago and told me to hit him up when my man proposed. No telling when that's gonna be, but you know, like, you never know who you will meet. So the fourth pro I'm gonna say is the flexibility. So like I mentioned earlier, you don't have anybody with you. You don't have anybody putting their outside opinions on what you should or what you should not do. If I want to move my trip, I can move my trip. If I want to cancel, I can cancel. If I want to stay longer, I can stay longer without feeling bad about me staying and having the other person fly back because they got to go to work, or they got to do something else, or they don't want to stay. You literally can do what you want to do. I could sleep in all day. I could cancel all of my itinerary plans and just like do something different. Like, the flexibility is so endless, and I definitely feel like solo traveling is just chef's kiss. So the fifth thing we're going to talk about, the budget control. You have full control over your spending. Now, this can be a good and a bad thing, but you have full control over your spending. You can allocate as much money to one thing, or you can take money from that one thing that you thought you was gonna do. Like, you know how like when you go on like a group trip, everybody wants to do something different. I can have a friend that wants to do this and this. I don't want to spend my money on that, but I kind of have to, because I'm not about to let her go by herself. I feel comfortable traveling by myself. My friend may not, so I have to do whatever she wants to do, and I don't want to do that. I'm spending money that I don't want to spend, but we're in this together, so we have to do it. I'm on a solo trip. I don't have to do nothing I don't want to do. I don't have to do nothing I don't want to do. I'm sorry, that's just it. Like, I'm sorry, like, call me shallow or whatever you want to call me, but that's just not it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Me, myself, and I. That's all I got. The final pro that I'm going to give in this video is the peace and quiet that comes with solo traveling. I don't have to hear about nobody complaining, nobody nagging, nobody saying the food nasty, nobody saying they're tired, nobody saying they're ready to go back to the room and go to sleep, nobody saying, oh, this is... I don't have to hear that. It's just me, myself, and God, okay? I don't have to hear nothing you talking about. I can relax, I can rest, I can rejuvenate, I can do what I need to do in this place that I wanted to come to relax and you know, without having that extra outside noise. You know, like when Abby Lee Miller says, all of a sudden I hear this grating, agitating.
And now I want to sit back and relax and enjoy my evening. When all of a sudden I hear this agitating, grating voice.
That's how it feels when I'm with somebody and I really want to be by myself. Unfortunately, it's time to get into the cons of this video, so let's just hop right into it. Number one con, the loneliness. Traveling alone can really feel lonely. Y'all, sometimes it really can be lonely to constantly be alone and travel by yourself. And I really feel like it stems from, especially like if you're single or if you don't have a significant other and things like that, it can be extra lonely. Number two, the safety concerns. Second con, safety concerns. Of course, you're by yourself, you're a woman, you know, people, your target, things like that. I feel like when you solo travel, you have to always be on guard. You have to always be on your P's and Q's, dot your I's and cross your T's when you solo travel. You have to have a high level of discernment when it comes to engaging in certain conversations, engaging with certain people, knowing where to go, where not to go, knowing, okay, if I should continue walking or if I should turn around. Like, you have to have a high level of discernment that only comes from God, literally. But this is unfortunately one of the cons. Like, you have to worry about your safety because there's no one there to protect you, it's just you. The third con that I would have to say as far as solo traveling will have to be is the cost. So on the contrary to budget control, we have the cost of the trip. Okay, so especially if you're on a budget or something like that, the cost can kind of get a little pricey when you solo travel. Now, solo travel can be very expensive. You are solely responsible for all of the costs. Versus if you were on a trip, you could split it with somebody, or a girl's trip, you splitting it 3, 4, 5 ways. Like, the cost is cheaper. It could definitely be a bummer, especially if you're trying to budget and save money. But yeah, if you guys enjoy my list of pros and cons of solo travel, feel free to like this video, comment down below some of your pros or your cons or fears that you have when it comes to solo traveling. And yeah, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to be notified of every single time that I upload. And yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.